play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete to open things up. Second down following the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. The open man is Smith. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And now a first down following that long gain. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Taking a shot here for Marshall. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 33 yards.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, of one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Back to throw here. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that is incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance. Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And it'll be 4th down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught at the 8. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a 1st down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught by Marshall. He's got it. Touchdown, Jets. And New York set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up with Decker that time, and it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He'll buy some time right, and that's caught by Smith. 19 yards that time for number 19. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Their mobile, agile quarterback becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And New York set to take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Have absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down. They'll get 17 yards there. That's good for a Jets first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. They find some open field here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of working.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught by Smith. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. Fresh set of downs here.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Here we go!
And they'll run it here. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So this is the second consecutive week, as you look at the numbers, that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync? Because normally we see them go together very, very well.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on first down. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 30 yards. Wrong drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Smith with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now... And New York set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They come up in an offset eye. They're going to look to throw. To Decker over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Jets are going to have a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Derek Wolfe able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. That one good for 10 yards. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And New York set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. And they're going to speed things up here.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened up and fast and a big sack. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now this is back-to-back weeks that he has treated us with a really solid performance.
We know he's great. We expect it. But this is pretty special what we're watching here. We're watching a guy in total command of every situation, throwing the ball well, guiding his team, moving them. This is a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was fun last week. Sometimes it feels like we're in all these games. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's 3rd and short. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The open man is Smith. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Red zone opportunity. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Come the Jets. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
You can almost see the wheels turning for the offensive coordinator there. Edge pressure you want to use against them. Oftentimes when they get into the backfield, they're disrupting things. But if they get there too quickly, you can actually slip the ball to a runner and get past them. That didn't happen on that play, though.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.